As I stepped into this open field, off to my right, I could see a small 3-point buck standing in the middle of the field. So I watched him until he left. That is a stupid young buck standing right there looking at me. We've had a face-off for the last 10 minutes. I'm standing in an open field and he just comes walking out in front of me. So I'm ready to get in the shower, and I have a deer standing in my backyard to camp. Young doe. Not the smartest thing considering I have doe tags. Look at him coming closer and closer. Or her. It's amazing how smart these animals are and dumb at the same time. Good morning. It's November 23rd. Up here in upstate New York, we still have not connected after 4 days. And it's very unusual for us to not have. We've seen a couple of big bucks. However, no shots available. They're too thick, moving too fast, things like that. So here we are again, going at it, trying to see if we can get one. We're doing a little still hunt today. Been bad weather, high winds, and my son just hit a buck, knocked it down in the field. I'm going to catch up to him. He just shot it again. I think he was trying to get up. Keep you informed. That looks about the size of the one I saw.
I was questioning it, and I'm like, fuck it, Mel's here? It'd be cool as hell.
It's got antlers.
I know.
It's not a spike horn. Where'd it come out of?
It's right where you did.
Oh, really?
We were walking straight in. I was scanning, and I just see right out, right that opening right there.
Yeah.
Where the boat arms are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I could see him. I'm like, that's no, it's not a small 4-point. And he turned his head. I saw 3. I'm like, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Like, this would be the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, and this is why you're here.
And I waited for him. He kept like turning, coming back. And I wanted him to turn a little bit more. If I didn't get a great broadside shot.
Dude, you
that
shot.
was the second shot when he was laying down. He saw me. And so he started getting up with one leg and like really getting up. So one of the times he kind of got up, I aimed for like shoulder spine because he had his back to me, and I think it blew out his chest.
I could see it like the fur just like exploded.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
Dude, I'm walking in, I'm hunting in my way in, right? Get past the pond, I'm just sneaking along an icicle. Dude, I'm not making a sound, right? The wind is perfect for me. It's right, it's coming up from this side, it's blowing that way. I come around and I'm looking at, I keep looking in the woods, I'm looking in the woods, you are safe?
Yeah.
And I look like this, I look at down the trail and I see the back half of the deer just walking, like sneaking away. So I'm trying to look at it. So what he didn't do this. He didn't go this way or this way. He went that way. So the way direction he went, I couldn't really see him. I kept looking. Had to be him. Had to be.
You recording?
Huh?
You recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it's like his mom.
Yes. Yeah. Think Cody could hear us or something?
I already talked to him. Talked to Mom. They can hear your radio. Call him. Tell him to come in.
Leave to home base.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah. He kept telling me to turn around.
Dude, I thought he dropped like a rock and just went. Then after like 40 seconds, I mean, it looks like maybe a high shot.
Where were you? By the tree?
You know my spine, and their spine's really low.
Hey. Where were you?
Right by the
Right
tree.
by the tree.
Well, not a short shot, you know, it's 100 yards.
He's the home base.
And then I was trying to get my fingers up
Home
on my
base. Come in
ears
over.
without moving.
You start making your way in if you want. See where your rain boots. You know where you're going? Yeah, right to the platform.
Well, north of that.
Yeah, you know the big wood thing we put up?
And then you'll see us.
Once you see that, you're going to take a right and you see it. It's exactly.
Which way was he facing? That's a hole.
That's the entrance room. That's my first shot.
Yeah.
Has to be.
That's why he didn't die right away. I got a neck on him.
Why is it too far back?
Yeah, the bullet well,
Just right through
it
his
went through
shit.
the back shit. That ought to be fun to gut.
I know. Well, it was either that or straight down the
Where
neck
was the second shot?
somewhere.
Let me take a picture. Sitting there eating turkey all day.
They didn't go in?
I don't know.
No, he was coming.
Should we smile?
1, 2, 3. Turn his head more. The other way. Nice 5-point.
He's gonna.
I feel like I mentally prepared myself for this moment the whole walk here. I kept saying to myself, like, what am I gonna do if he actually shoots one? Like, what do I do?
Dude, I couldn't believe it, man. I saw this fucking coming. I'm like, son of a bitch, it's gonna happen. Ooh, you stupid bastard.
Bruce, send me that picture.
You should take one with your phone. Because you got the good phone.
He's 2 deer there. Maybe, you know, maybe he's gonna turn around. Maybe he's just grazing and he's gonna turn right back into the field, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing. Well, that's why I warned you. Now what'd you say? You heard him coming, or you just
No,
saw?
I was, you know, I'm walking, scanning everything, and I see movement. And it was like the height of a man. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Because he's so dark in the front.
Yeah.
And it's dark. He looked exactly. And I'm like, stop. Like, son of a bitch. And I could see the antlers, and like,
I was walking behind him, so like, follow his lead.
and I see this beam, and I'm like, that's a decent beam. I mean, it ain't no slouchy 4-point. And then he kept turning left. So I'm like, well, he's got 3 on one side.
No, it looks that's a shooter all day long. Nice neck on him too.
Don't get me wrong. For 20 years.
All right, I just sent them to you. I don't know how great they're going to be getting there, but should tell Meme, grab the side by side, bring the girls.